Hi there, and welcome to the Clear Skin Essentials. I'm your host, NATASHA St. Michael, and thank you so much for joining me. So today I want to address one of our readers' emails. Okay, she sent me a question. Her name is Katie, and I posted her question actually on today's blog post at theclearskinessentials.com. So if you want to read the question over there, plus my written suggestions, do go over to today's blog post. Okay, and I'll put the link below. Anyway, so her question is what to do when you have pimples on your cheeks. Okay, so in Katie's situation, she's got large pimples on her cheeks that are not red. Okay, so how she described them is that they're not red, they're not irritated, they're not coming to a head, but they're just deep in her cheeks and takes forever to get rid of. It's painful, and it leaves marks if she's picking at it, and she doesn't understand why she's getting this. Plus, she's also on a paleo diet, so she's eating a healthy diet, and she wants to know what to do. So today I want to address her question and give some suggestions to all of you that might be in a similar situation. I myself have gone through this as well as many of my clients. So I pretty much know what it is that causes pimples on your cheeks. A lot of times people will say that pimples on the cheeks comes from things coming in contact with your cheeks, right? Like dirty mobile phone, pillowcases, your hands, things like that. But in this situation, I don't think that's the cause, okay? Because she doesn't have irritated skin, and normally if it's coming from something in contact with your skin, something external, you're going to have irritated red skin, and usually your skin will be a little bit infected, so you'll get whiteheads and stuff from it. Everything will sort of come to the surface. And I will also say too is that if you're getting breakouts from something that's touching your face, like your cheeks, usually it's on one side of your face more so than the other, right? So it's kind of like if you're getting breakouts from your phone or from a pillowcase or from resting your head on your hands, it's always going to be on one side, right? Because we're using the phone usually, or holding in one hand, we sleep on one side, all of that. And so if you're getting breakouts from something external or something touching you, it's going to always be more on one side of your face than the other. Okay, so that's how you know if it's something that's touching your skin. So in this case, I don't think that's what's going on. I actually think that pimples and breakouts that are coming out in your cheeks is from digestion. And when Katie had specifically said that she's on a paleo diet, that's where I connected, is that the paleo diet is a healthy diet, and in fact I find a paleo diet to be very good for your skin, okay, and especially for women it's good at balancing hormones as well. But sometimes not everyone has very robust or strong digestion, especially when they're getting on the diet. So she had mentioned she's been on the paleo diet for 6 months, okay, and the thing is that proteins and fats are not easy to digest. Okay, not for everyone. For some people they're fine, but for other people it's not easy to digest. And sometimes it's a particular protein or a particular fat or a certain amount of it that is causing sort of digestive distress. And how I see it is that anything that's adversely affecting your digestion, whether it's irritating your digestive system or it's causing you to be constipated or have a slower digestive system that's working slowly, or it's causing you to have loose stool or diarrhea, that's going to come out in your skin. Because I like to use the analogy of pipes, right? Like pipes under your sink. If your pipes or your plumbing gets clogged up, everything backs up and starts coming back up. And it's the same thing with your own digestive system, is that you're eliminating waste and toxins. Most of it's coming out through your digestive tract, right? It's coming out through your feces or through your urine. But it's also coming out through your sweat, through your skin, through your breath even. And our bodies are working 24 hours a day to eliminate waste and toxins. Okay, it's always working at it. But let's say your digestive system isn't so strong, okay? Or let's say it's being irritated by certain foods you're eating, or certain foods you're eating are kind of difficult to digest, so it's slowing everything down. then what ends up happening is that your digestive system gets overburdened, and then a lot more waste and toxins start coming out through your skin, through your breath, through your sweat. And if it's coming out through your skin and your sweat and all that, it can very well be clogging up your pores. And so I find, for what I've seen with a lot of my clients, and even with myself doing a lot of experiments, is that a lot of times breakouts on the cheeks specifically have to do with your digestion. Okay, and it's either that your digestion is just not working as efficiently as it could, or your digestive system is being irritated by certain foods. And when your digestive system is getting irritated, then your body automatically has sort of like an inflammatory response to that irritation, and that too comes out in your skin. So what goes on inside appears on the outside. So if your skin or your digestive system, let's say your digestive system, if it's healthy, your skin is going to be a lot healthier. If your digestive system is congested, then your skin is going to start getting congested as well. Okay, the two are definitely hand in hand. And so my suggestion for Katie and for any of you that are watching this is to look into your digestion. If you're having pimples, especially those big pimples that are like settled in your skin, a lot of that's coming from your digestion just not working as well as it could or it should. And so my suggestion is, for Katie in particular, since she's on a paleo diet, would be to first look into proteins and fats that she's eating, because most people on a paleo diet have a very high protein and high fat diet. And so sometimes it could be that certain proteins are easier to digest than others. So for some people, for example, some people do better eating fish or white meat or poultry or something rather than eating red meats or pork. That one is easy to digest, the other just causes a lot of digestive distress. It could also be fats. Different types of fats affect people's digestive system differently. And fats are important for your digestion. They're great at lubricating your digestive tract. But if there's certain fats can also, at the same time, if you have too much of them or certain ones that just don't agree with your system, it can cause slow digestion, or it can even cause diarrhea and loose stool. So it's important also too to be mindful what you're eating and how that's affecting your digestive tract. I can give you a personal example, is that for myself, if I have like half an avocado, I'm fine. But the moment I have like 1 or 2 avocados, then I start having all sorts of issues with my digestive system. Same thing if I have too much oils in my diet or even in a meal, it automatically makes me have diarrhea. So I watch out for those things, because usually if I start having problems with my digestive system, it's automatic that it starts showing up on my skin, and especially in my cheeks. So that's my suggestion, is look into what can be interfering with your digestion, plus also be looking at how to have better digestion, how to really support your digestion to have beautiful glowing skin, because the better your digestion is, the better your skin's going to be as well. And so that includes eating more fruits and vegetables. Eating vegetables, I would say, that are both raw and cooked. Some people do better with cooked vegetables than raw, so if that's the case, have more cooked vegetables. I'd also say drinking more water, moving around more. Very, very important, not to be sitting all the time. Also too is making sure you're not over stressed or over worrying about things like that, because that too will definitely affect your digestion. So it's important to look at kind of your whole lifestyle to see, what is it I need to add in, what is it I need to take out, what do I need to do more to really support good digestion so my body can start healing my skin. Okay, and so what I've done today is actually I've put together a free little checklist of all the things you can start doing to improve your digestion, so you have better digestion for glowing skin. So if you want to download the checklist, I'll put the link for that below. Plus also go to theclearskinessentials.com and check out today's blog post for more on having better digestion, plus also reading Katie's email to me about her particular situation and what I suggest. All right, I'm wishing everyone a fabulous day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.